Like most people, I drank beer in college. I didn't really care about it or for it in particular. It just was there. And it was only when I moved to England that I suddenly noticed beer as something which was worth paying any attention to. And beer in England was this whole different thing. It was the hand pump beer, which is known as cask conditioned, or they referred to it there as real ale. And it's lower in alcohol, but it had so much more flavor. And this was back in the days in the early 80s when you didn't have anything but Budweiser, Miller, and Coors, or beers like that in those days. So this was the first beer I ever had that had waves and waves of flavor. And I fell in love with that and also the culture of the pub, which was tremendous. Well, I knew I was fascinated right away. I went straight, as soon as I arrived, I flew into Gatwick, took the train to Victoria Station, got off the train and went straight to a pub. So I'd heard all about the pub and how great it was. And I mean, this big bowl, it looked like a beer, kind of the old-fashioned dimpled mug, the size of a fish bowl or something. And the beer is not actually warm and flat, as they say that it is. It has a light natural carbonation, and it's cool rather than cold. And that was the first pint of the British real ale that I ever had, and I still do remember it. When I was done with it, I wasn't sure that I liked it or not, but had another one just so I could find out. It was one of those things. And my job was stage managing rock bands. That's what I was doing in London. But on the side, I was kind of falling in love with beer and getting more and more interested in it. So it was a progression in that way, but I was pretty much immediately interested.